Go High Level Wizard here, and now we're doing a very in-depth tutorial on the AI voice agents. Okay, those are the AI robots that can talk to you on the phone inside of Go High Level. And again, I made a video about this recently, but the reason why I'm making a new one is because the Go High Level gods have blessed us with more updates. So I am very, very excited to break these down to you because I really think this is the future and AI is here to stay, and it's where all of the money is. So before we jump in though, go right down below, smash that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, and if you have any questions at all, drop a comment down below. We're gonna go right down to settings, okay, and we're gonna go right to voice AI agents. Okay, we're gonna just jump right in, and then I'm gonna have some slides and really break down some really great tips at the end of this video to help you make a lot of money with this. So we're gonna come right into create agent, okay, and you'll be brought to this page here. The first thing we do is name your agent. So we're gonna do Rebecca, okay? Business name, we're going to need Zoe Zimmerman Hair Salon. We're not going to have the legal thing right there. We're going to do hair salon. Okay. Right here is important. This is where you're going to pick the voice you want. So you have a whole drop down, okay, of the voices. And this is the voice of the robot on said phone. So we got all kinds of stuff here.
Life is what happens while you are making other plans.
Okay. Samantha.
Before you put on a frown, make absolutely sure there are no smiles available.
And we got tons of stuff to pick from. We're going to just leave with Samantha because it works. Again, some of these sound more like robots, so make sure you pick that properly. Pick your time zone. Right now, you can only do inbound calls. Outbound calls will be released soon. But then this is very important because this is the initial message, okay, that the AI will say when you pick up the phone.
Hey, you have reached Zoe Zimmerman Hair LLC. How can I help you today?
See that message. We're going to go up here to advanced settings. So this is call limit. How long do you want the call to go on for? Do you want to go on endlessly or not? So right here, we'll just leave it at 5 minutes. Okay, it's good enough. And then you have response speed, normal, brisk, fast. Again, this one is kind of tricky. I would maybe go with brisk because sometimes it's like, hello. The more you can make it sound like a human through prompts and these little settings, the better it's going to be because it's going to sound like a human. So these ones you can play with. We'll just leave it at normal for now. But again, you play with that. And again, we have to test. Okay, but then we click confirm. Then we click next. So then we're brought to agent goals. So this is the personality, actions, how it works. So I'm going to go over this first mode. And then once we edit the bot later on down the road, we're going to switch to advanced mode. And once you, as you see right here, mode cannot be switched back once it's created. And all advanced mode is putting in your own prompts. It's that higher level of customization. But first we'll go through this. So the first thing we're going to do is click details to collect from contact. So do you want to collect their name? Do you want to collect their email? Do you want to, contact their address or contacts issue? For this, we're just going to leave these two checked, but you can pick as many as you want. Okay. This is really important because you can trigger a workflow. And again, I'm going to be going over this more in advanced mode. This is really important if you're trying to book appointments and do a lot of other stuff because you can send, booking links, you can text, you can email. Pairing this with a automation in high level is very powerful because you can trigger all kinds of things that use automations plus AI, which is a game changer. But again, we'll be going over that more in advanced mode, and then you can do receive email notification post call completion, and you can send this to whatever users you have in Go High Level. So again, you want to make sure if you have a certain salesperson or whatever, you want to click that to make sure that is all dialed in, but that is up to you. So we pick this. This looks good. Again, we're going to go over advanced mode in a second, so just bear with me. Then we're going to click next. So now you basically have the ability to set up the phone number and pick whether you want to do AI employee. So if you want to use AI employee, it's $97 for unlimited AI, okay, every month. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, it's just on a pay per usage basis. Right now, if you're not using it a lot, the pay per usage basis is way cheaper. But if you're going to be using AI chatbots all the time and AI voice all the time, I highly recommend you use AI employee. Again, you can go watch my video on that. I have, a discount code for you. You can check it out and a bunch of other stuff. But in reality, you don't really need that if you're using this here and there. But now you're going to need to pick your number. So you're going to need a number for this to work, okay? Because otherwise, this just won't work. It's just not going to do anything. So you want to make sure you have a number. And if you come right here, you can buy a new number. And again, I have a full video on this, so I'm not going to go into it, but I'm just going to show you because Go High Level Wizard always over delivers. But you just come in here, put in the filters, put in the area code, the other basic stuff, and you'll buy a number. It's like $1. It's so cheap. So you just pick what you want. You literally just click this. Once you find the one, click proceed to buy, and you buy it. It's that easy. It's that simple. And then you have your number all ready to go. But if you already have a number, you're just going to come right here and click it because it has to be assigned to a number. And then right here, you have enable AI agent as backup to the phone number. So if someone basically doesn't go through or whatnot, you have it as backup. Then right here, you have set working hours for the agent. So if you want this to sound more human, you can click this right here and click, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, pick how much time. So do you want it to go from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.? Do you want it to go from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You just dictate what you want. And all you do is you click these little boxes and you click which ones. And then to get rid of it, you just click delete and then, whatever. Or you can just have it be available 24/7. But you pick that and then you just click save. So now you'll be brought to a page that looks like this, and this will have all of your AI agents stacked on top of each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right in here, these three dots, and you can delete, duplicate, which is awesome because it just duplicates the AI agent. And again, that's new. That did not exist before. So you can duplicate said agent, delete it, and then we're going to click edit because this is how you edit it. But that's a cool new feature they just added. So we're going to do edit, and we're going to come back in here, and it's going to have all this stuff. So now that you're in the agent settings, it's the same thing as what we just went through. So we have the agent details, which we just edited, as you see right here. The agent goals, which we just went through. You have the phone ability, which is the same thing we just went through with picking your plans and whatnot. And then the call logs, which is the list of all the calls. Right in here, there's a way to, test the agent. So hold your horses. Don't get too excited because we're about to go over that in a sec. But right here, we can basically, test it, and we get about 10 minutes of testing. And I'm going to show you this in a second. I'm just show you it's there. But now what we need to do is we need to go into advanced mode. This is where you get the bot to be much better. And remember, as you see right here, once we switch, we cannot go back. So we're going to click switch to advanced mode, and it's going to look like this. So now it's time to create the prompt, okay, for this to run off of so it knows exactly what to say and can sound like a human. Okay, so it's going to be right in here. And if you come right down here, you'll get basically what is called prompt guidelines or prompt 101, where you can read this and check out just to learn more about prompts. And again, in this video, there's probably going to be some prompt purists that are going to lose their marbles over this one. But really, for this, just bear with me because this is what's worked really well with me. It's also going to save you a lot of time. So again, there's all kinds of different ways to do prompts, but I'm just going to show you a basic framework that I use that has served me very well and served my clients very well. So we're going to go right over to ChatGPT. Now that you're here, I'm just going to give you a 3-letter framework that has helped me greatly, and it's going to help you too. It's called the GIP, G-I-P. And that is goal, info, personality. First thing we need to do is come up with the goal. And again, you can create your own AI agent to do this for you or however, but this is just for the sake of time. I'm going to go through this to show you. So the first thing we go over is goal. So I need you to create me a prompt for my Go High Level. It's good to be specific. Go High Level AI voice agent. Okay. And I need it to be able to do these things. Okay, make sure that's right. Okay. I need it to be able to book appointments. So then right here, we're going to do all caps. I need it to ask for name and email. Again, you can do phone number, do whatever you want. I'm just putting email in here. And I need it to verify the name and email to make sure it's got it right and to make sure of no spelling errors. Okay, because we can trigger workflows to collect this info and run all kinds of dope automations. And then we say, and customer service, okay, for the hair salon. So what you're going to want to do too is, I did not put this in there. I just forgot about it because I'm going to put it in the next one, but you always want to make sure you specify what it's for. So I need to be able to book appointments for Zoe Zimmerman hair salon. And then you say it. So I just left it out for now, but you can always put it in the next one. You don't have to put it in the first one, but it's best to always kind of have that dictated. So for Zoe Zimmerman hair salon, and then blah, blah, and have customer service for the hair salon. Believe it or not, all caps really works because the robot, it realizes that it's important. So make sure you put that in. You've gone over G, okay, you've gone over goal. We now need to go over I, which is info. So we're going to do, here is the info about the salon. So again, we just want to make sure it understands that. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically data dump now. Come to the Zoe Zimmerman Hair Salon website, and you can go crazy with this. You can just pull all kinds of stuff in here. And again, it will pull basic stuff from the sub account to know, but it's always good to double check. So we're just going to put the basic info here. So we're going to do this. We're going to come to, let's do the about page. Okay. We are going to do this and put this in there as well. And again, I'm breezing through this. You can go ham and put every single thing. It kind of knows what to do. So I knew it. We also serve beverages like Red Bull. Okay. Red Bull. So we're just going to put that in. Okay. So now that we have the basic info, and again, you can go ham with it. I'm just putting in for I enough info so it knows exactly what to do. Again, some people skimp out on this like, oh, pull from the sub account or blah, blah, blah. I like to be as literal as possible with the robot. Be like, do this. Don't do that. Like, again, it's worked well for me. Trust me, the robots need to learn. Maybe in the future, you'll just put in a word and it'll know what to do. But for right now, you need to be more literal. And now we're on to P, which is personality. So we've done G, okay, goals, I, info, and then P, personality. So in the GIP, or, JIP, if you're one of those people, we are in the last letter in this alliteration, which is personality. This one is really important. So we're going to go, I need the personality of the AI voice bot to be friendly, outgoing, not sounding like a robot. Okay. Let the person talk more if need be, and use slang if needed. You want to be as human-like as possible. Again, you can go ham with this and put in every little detail, and you can say, and if they ask, you can say, it's Rebecca on the line. So you can put whatever you want. Becca. Okay, put whatever you want. Okay, it's not even spelt right. Okay, because I'm breezing through this. But you put whatever you want there. So once you have that, by the way, I know my spelling is atrocious right now, but the AI understands what I'm saying, and I'm just trying to rush through this. So, or else we'll literally be on here forever. But this is basically what you have. This is the GIP framework. So now that you have the goal, the info, and the personality, there's just one more thing I like to add just to be sure, and it is I don't want a robotic script. I want a prompt framework for the bot to be able to pull from and follow. Because sometimes what it'll do is it'll give you a script, and then it does sound like a robot. We're just going to copy and paste all of this. Again, you can go as ham with this as you want. This is just what's worked really well with me. We come right in here. We do Control A. By the way, that's a quick hack. Delete, Control V, and then we have everything we wanted right in here. So now we're going to come over here and click Save to make sure it is all saved. We are good to go. But before we start testing, I just want to run you through what these things are. So in advanced, the AI can trigger different sequences. So right here, the AI can trigger a call transfer. So this can transfer to a real human or whatever you want. So you can put whatever you want. So in the action name, this could be, send to Declan. You put in the number you want to do. You put when should the call transfer take place. So when it basically says, okay, man, we got your number, or whatever the thing that the AI bot says or what the human says, it will then trigger this and go, time to transfer you, and then have what you want it to say. So we are now going to transfer you. So once you fill all this out, and again, I don't know what your business is, you pick the number, you pick what you want, and then you pick what it to say. Once you have all that, you just click save, and then you have a call transfer in place, which can be huge if you're trying to send it to a real human. And this is huge right now for sales, like big hack right there. Then you have trigger a workflow. So this is if you want to start collecting info immediately, putting it into a pipeline, putting contact, and have SMS start hitting, and AI chatbots just start working the leads. Huge, a lot of money there. You'd put in the action name, same thing. You pick said workflow you want to attach to. You pick the workflow. Same thing, you pick when to trigger the workflow. It knows, so what you want it to say. So, when user gives info, Okay, you put it in, then you want what it to say. It'll say, okay, now we have our info, check your messages or whatever you want it to say. Then it's ready to just launch into that. So triggering workflow, super powerful if you want to pass leads on. Now I'm gonna do some amazing stuff with that. And we'll go a little bit more into that a little bit later in the video. And you're just gonna click save and you'll be good to go. Then update contact field, same exact thing if you're trying to change contact fields, update them, move them to new pipelines, stuff like that. We already had that selected. And then right here, you can send SMS. Again, the thing about this is if you already have a workflow that has SMS set up, it'll kind of do this for you. But if you want to go over this, you would just put an action name, send text. Okay, you put the exact message you want to send, or you can pick a text template to add. You pick when do you want the SMS, same exact workflow when the bot says X, Y, and Z, and then you put in what you wanted to say beforehand. So like, we just sent you a text message, whatever you want, you're done, and then you click save. So again, depending on what your business needs for these, you can just put in, what you want. And again, if you have any questions on this, because it's a little confusing, you're like, need more strategy, just drop a comment down below. I'll answer. Because again, each one of these, there's so many different possibilities for each of them. I'm not going to go into every single one because we'd be on this video for like 20 hours because each one of these has so many little things you can do and every business is different. So just drop a comment if you're confused. And then right here, you have trigger workflow when calls completed. So as soon as the call goes beep, we're done, it immediately starts sending the messages. And again, you just pick the workflow drop down right there and you're good to go. And then right here, this is just picking what you want it to say after, call completion. So does this go to a certain user? Does this tell Bob over in the HR department to start sending messages? Whatever it is, you pick the user and then you're good to go. By the way, if this is like, I'm speaking like alien language to you and you're very confused, please go to my channel and watch all stuff so you understand pipelines, you understand automations, you understand contacts, you understand SMS marketing. Otherwise, this video is going to sound like a fugazi to you and we don't want that. So make sure you go understand that so it all makes proper sense. Okay, we're gonna uncheck that and then we're gonna click save. So now that's saved, let's test the bot. So we're going to come to plus. When you put in whatever number you want, let's put in my agency number. Okay, we're going to do call me, and then we're going to listen. Hello?
Hey, you have reached Zoe Zimmerman Hair LLC. How can I help you today?
I'm looking to book an appointment to get my haircut. My name is Declan, the GoHighLevel Wizard, Robe Master, Lord of all GoHighLevel things.
All right, Declan the GoHighLevel Wizard and Roadmaster. Is that correct? Just making sure I got it right.
Yes, it's correct.
Great. Now, what's your email so we can send you a confirmation?
Robemaster@gmail.com.
Got it. Just to double check, is that roadmaster@gmail.com? I want to make sure there's no typo.
Yes. Remember what we just put in?
Haha, absolutely. Declan the
Hey, you're not very funny.
Let's get back to business. What day and time works best for your haircut?
Could we do Monday at 3 p.m.?
Hey, maybe Wednesday or Thursday.
See, it's remembering the hours. Thursday is perfect. See, it's pulling from all the prompts. Remember very little.
You're all set for your appointment. Does that sound good to you?
It sounds perfect. What's your name, by the way?
Salon assistant. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, do you guys serve beverages there? Like Red Bull?
Red Bull and a few other drinks to keep you refreshed. Anything else you'd like to know?
No, that's perfect. Thank you for talking with me, Rebecca. Thank you for scheduling me, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Perfect. Well, we should have had it say goodbye, which is something you can put in, but boom. I mean, that was pretty good. And again, this prompt was so basic. I would go more in depth on the GIP framework. I didn't even do that much. I mean, I created this so fast and it sounded good. I mean, it sounded good. And if you connect this with a workflow, what it's going to do is it's going to pull, okay, the proper info and sound more like a human. Again, I did that fast. That sounded pretty good. I mean, the comedy was pretty mid, but still. I'm pretty edified by this whole process, how fast it was because it sounded really good. You mix up call transfers and triggering workflows, you can crush right now with this. There are people right now like the AI bot needs time. No, if you mix call transfers in and workflows, it's amazing already. Like you can go far with this. Okay, really, really far. So definitely make sure you dialed. So before I go into, my last part about selling this and some other cool stuff about how powerful this is, I just want to go over a couple quick tips here. So first big thing, if you have IVR set up or missed call text back and the number is plugged in, you cannot use the same number. It messes up. So right now, you don't want to have that connected. You want to make sure your IVR is not connected to the same number or missed call text back. It just will not work. Another thing too, scheduling calls has been a bit dicey. People are saying they're having, luck with it. People saying it doesn't work at all. I've seen it work for me. It literally has worked without even having a workflow. People are like, it definitely doesn't do that. I had it connected to the calendar. I copy and paste the calendar. It worked for me. Again, you'd have to put in the calendar link and be like, tell them to, do this link. But again, a lot of people are struggling with that as of right now. So if that is the case, what you can do is you can trigger a workflow where it will go in, send them either SMS or email that link, then have them book manually, which works really well too. And if you have any questions on that, drop a comment down below. But that is a way, if you are struggling to get to book appointments. Like it is possible. You just have to connect it to a workflow. And again, create contact, send, link, send SMS, send booking link, whatever you want there. It works. Like it can do it. I've done it and it's worked very well. So just know that in mind. If you have any questions on that, drop a comment down below. This is not an automations tutorial though. This is an AI voice. So I'll probably come out with a video on that. But it'll probably get so good to the point where you won't need automation for that. So I just want to say it. Last thing I want to go over as far as little tips before we go into the selling portion is very, very, very critical that the first message sounds good. This first message just sounds stupid. Like it's, hi, you reached Zoe Zimmerman Hair Salon. How can I help you today? Not really good. Let's make it sound more human. I want to test this for you to show you. So we'll do, hello, this is Rebecca. Who am I speaking with? That very human sounding, very, very human sounding. Okay. And again, that's the kind of stuff that's much better than what we had before. So let's test it. 1-540-945. Okay. Let's see that. Call me and let me show you how much better this sounds. Then welcome to check this out. Hello?
Hello, this is Rebecca. Who am I speaking with?
Like that sounds so human. Again, or you can just speak, hello, Rebecca speaking. You can do whatever you want, but don't have it be these weird long messages. Hello, this is Rebecca from Zoe Zimmerman Hair Salon. We do cuts, highlights, serve Red Bull. Like you don't want it to be this jumble of words because then they're like, this is definitely a bot. And again, these are going to be getting better and better, but we want to do as much stuff as we can to make it sound as human-like as possible. Because even if they think it's a bot, which is fine, you want it to be like a good bot, not like a robot. So just a quick note on that, just to let you know. So now that you understand how to set up the bot, I want to go over something very important, which is the future of this and actually how easy it is to sell and make money with this. I'm talking putting dollars, pesos, coin, whatever you want to call it, into your pocket. Check this out. So we're entering an era, okay, of where we're not selling things that people may need. We're selling solutions to problems they already have. This is much different. This is much different than websites. This is much different than, ads. This is a new kind of wave coming out of a solution that all business owners have. So first I want to show you this. Right now, a business has a customer support person. They may be paying $30,000 a year to answer email, text, calls, everything. Customer, $30,000 a year, maybe less, maybe more, who knows? You got sales people, to sell people on the phones, talk to people, do whatever, via text, call. That's like 10,000, 20, 40, 50, 100, 200. It's a lot of money. I just put tens of thousands in commissions because we don't know how much it is. So it's a lot of stuff. Then you have a Q&A person. So that's HR, customer, rep, all these other things that are beyond customer support, and that could be 40,000, 50,000, 60, so many other things. So businesses are already doing this. This isn't like something that they're like, oh, we may or may not need, like ads. Not everyone needs ads. Not everyone needs a website. But everyone already does this. Everyone's answering email. Everyone's messaging. Like these are problems that business owners actually have right now. Here's the cool part. With the AI chatbot, you have just taken away sales, customer support, and Q&A. And again, it's getting better, so we'll be able to do this flawlessly here in a bit. all of these expensive price points that they're already paying. They're not already paying for ads, a lot of these businesses. So it's not like you can be like, hey, use my ads to not use the other ads to save money. It's like they're already doing this. But right here, what's so crazy is for $100+ a month, and again, I have a plus because you can go 200, 300, 500, 5,000, whatever you want, you're still going to be saving them so much money. This is the opportunity. Okay, if you can get in now on this and get grandfathered in, you will grow with these businesses and you can be collecting checks forever. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. I'm so excited because for once, it's something that's so easy to sell because it's a problem they already have. And yes, ads bring in leads and websites, all this stuff helps, but it's an indirect problem. They already are spending so much time doing this. And when the bot really gets good with email, I'm telling you right now, and I'm making a video on this, that is going to be the gold rush. Right now, the AI chatbots are getting better with email, even the ones outside of GoHighLevel. Once they truly come to mass market, that is going to be one of the biggest opportunities because so many of the older generation and so many business owners in general use email for everything. And they spend so much time on it and they hate it. Does that make sense? They hate it. You're solving something that they not only loathe, but it uses so much time and energy. Again, I'm getting so passionate about this because I have never in all my time on the online space seen a product like this. It has potential more than anything I've ever seen. And there's just so much money sitting on the table. Like, I don't get how some of you guys aren't just sitting in bed at night, just wide awake, just stimulated, staring at this thing saying, what am I doing not selling this all day? That's me. I mean, I can't even sleep. I'm so excited. Because it's so much money and it's so many problems that business owners have that you can solve right now. So please get in on this. I mean, this is the future. And like, as you see here, you're just taking away money. You can just go, I'm going to save you money. You don't even have to go into the make money part. That's just a bonus. You can just go, hey man, I'll save you 30 grand a year. Or, you pay me, $1K a month for a bot, that's $12K a year. Just for that. I mean, I could just talk about this all day because it's so powerful, but please make sure you are going ham in this. And last but not least, we have with AI voice agents, you are selling back time and saving money. Websites, ads, etc., are all add-ons. This is a solution to a problem they already have. Just like I mentioned before, there's never been anything like this. It's already a pain point that you can solve without having to have all this like, ooh, maybe I'll be good at running ads. Maybe I'll have a good SEO campaign. Like maybe email marketing, text, blah, blah, blah. Like these things that are like so intangible. It's like you just plug in a chatbot, get it configured, and it does all the work. It's so much easier. So again, if you're interested in this stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, check out my partnership video. I'll link it in this because I will show you how to sell this. Okay, I will show you how to master high level, master AI, find unlimited content. I will show you all of this. And if you don't take it from me, go watch all the testimonials on that video. I have so many people that come to my program like, Declan, I've never seen anything like this. There's no program like yours. Don't even take it from me. Go watch a partnership video, which I'll link at the end of this, because I can actually help you do this. And again, it's free. So please go check it out because it's the future, guys. It's the future. So I'll link that at the end. Please try it. If you are interested in learning high level, I have a 30-day free trial link down below. Please go check it out if you're interested. And again, just message me if you want to do that partnership and watch the video, which I'll link at the end. But other than that, guys, I thank you for watching. I appreciate your viewership. And as always, go high level wizard.